already know this is Punsh Run Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine himself. The audacity. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Arum, a.k.a. Bobby Arum, a.k.a. Dinosaur, a.k.a. Jurassic Park, a.k.a. probably got 10 more years to live because he's smoking that good shit that's giving him longevity. But anyway, God bless him. Bob Arum had the audacity, Bobby Arum, to devalue one of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. And no, it's just not one of the biggest fight in women boxing. It's one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing in general, ladies and gentlemen. Amanda Serrano, the 7th Division World Champion, the pound-for-pound knockout queen of the sport of boxing, versus Katie Taylor, undisputed lightweight. Two of the most decorated champions, not only in women boxing, two of the most decorated fighters in the sport of boxing in general. Yeah. April 30th, New York City, Madison Square Garden. One of the most marinated fights in the sport of boxing, not just women boxing, okay, Bobby? Gonna devalue and also snitched on ESPN. Like, ESPN don't give a damn about about this fight.
ESPN made the schedule, and they couldn't care less.
Really? Look, ladies and gentlemen, look. It's supposed to be a date for Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson, which is a great fight in the sport of boxing. It's a great fight. Unification bout. Good fight at 130-pound division. But it's not bigger than Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. No. I don't give a damn if you this type of person that be like, well, I like to watch the men better than the women. Anyway, I love to watch skills. Boxing skills. You know, skills. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are training and you're training people, you will train the women like you train the men. It's boxing skills, ladies and gentlemen. And these two ladies, modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, those two ladies got one of the best skills in the sport of boxing in general, not just in women boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, these two, like I said, are one of the most decorated fighters in the sport. These are two walking Hall of Famers. These are two top-of-the-line pound-for-pound lists. Ask about this in your pound-for-pound list. Is Shakur Stevenson on your pound-for-pound list? Is Amanda Serrano on your pound-for-pound list? Is Katie Taylor on your pound-for-pound list? And tell me where you got them at. Huh? So yes, Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez, yes, it's a big fight, but not bigger and not more important than Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. And for Bobby Arum, you should, you know, I remember when Keith Thurman was going at you. I remember when Keith Thurman was going at you. Y'all remember that, folks?
Fuck Bob Arum, okay? That's what's going to happen. Fuck Bob Arum, all right? Why you talking shit, Bob? Keep your goddamn mouth shut. I'm going to snap on Bob real quick. Bob, you a piece of shit. You cheap as shit. You can barely pay your own fighters good money.
Agreed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a gentleman's sport. This is a gentleman's sport. And as gentlemen in this game, a fight like that, of that magnitude, in my opinion, it should be no events other than that event. That event should get the spotlight. Everybody in the sport of boxing should be, in my opinion, I know a lot of people out there disagree with me, I understand, because they want to see Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson. What I'm saying is, factually, they're not more decorated. They're not more decorated than these women. Nope. And the skill set of these women is just as good. Matter of fact, the skill set of these two, they got more skills than most of the men. Most of the men, in my opinion. I'm not talking about the elites. They elite themselves. But I'm talking about skill set. Skill. I'm not saying, yo, are you trying to say that these girls will beat the men? No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm talking about skill set. Skill set. Again, this is one of the longest marinated fights. Boxing people want to see this fight. And sorry, Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez is not the heavyweight undisputed bout. No, Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson, it's not Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, something we've been claiming for a long time. It's not Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. It's not Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. It's none of those fights. No, it's not. It's not. This right here, like I said, when they was first going to put it on, when it was going to be in the co-main event of Dillian White and Povetkin, I said this fight right here plays second fiddle to nobody. To nobody! I'm a boxing fan. This is the biggest fight is going to set the tone for the other warriors. Our queens. Oh yeah, it's a gentleman's sport, and damn it, I'm a gentleman for these ladies. Alright? For the queens of boxing. I said a long time, these are seven-figure fighters. Like they are, and thank you. Thank you, Jake Paul. Thank you, Eddie Hearn. And for Bob Arum and everybody else in the sport of boxing, you know what you're supposed to be doing is step aside and let these women blossom, because it's a great, huge fight. You got Mayer. You got Makali Mayer. Huh? You don't think this is important? You don't think that this fight and the promotion and the lead up to this fight is going to share light to all the ladies? The Alicia Baumgartner, the Estrada, the Jessica McCaskill, the Cecilia Breakers. Huh? All of them. All of them. All the beautiful ladies out there. The Natasha Jonas, the Clarissa Shields, the Guo. All of them. All of them. This fight is important. It's big. It's huge. It's massive. It's historic. So Bobby, that you have done historic fights, for you to devalue, oh, I like the fight, but nothing. This is the biggest fight. And nobody should devalue this. Nobody should devalue this. I can't wait. I can't wait to buy my ticket. I can't wait to watch one of the most biggest fight in boxing history. In the Mecca, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. All hands on deck. This is a gentleman's sport. Let's be gentlemen and share the light. Put the spotlight on these ladies. Because when they raise the bar, oh, they very entertaining, y'all. It's not one fight that you can say Amanda Serrano's not entertaining. It's not one fight that you can't say that Katie Taylor's entertaining. Guess what? Love Shakur Stevenson, but 2 fights ago, we was hearing some booze. Just a fight ago, somebody was drinking some tea and whatever. These ladies right here is the it factor. Alright? So, if you want to watch, like I will watch Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, but it's not bigger than this fight, baby. And Bob Arum and all the business handlers and if it's ESPN, because Bob Arum was snitching on ESPN. If it's ESPN, they don't care about women. They don't care about this fight. The sport of boxing don't care about this fight. The sport network don't care about this fight. Don't be hypocrites. When we don't come after this fight. Let's say if ESPN does care about, whatever, if they echoing what Bob Arum is saying, because I ain't never heard no ESPN power personnel say this. But then please, in any other sport, don't come about trying to be this sexist movement or something like that. You don't want to give respect to this. I will remember this. Shout out to Jake Paul. Shout out to Jake Paul. Shout out to Eddie Hearn. Shout out to Matchroom. Shout out to Most Value Promotions. Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Cindy. Shout out to the Irish people. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Shout out to everybody. This is one of the biggest fights of the year. And it's just not the biggest ladies fight. It's the biggest fight. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give me updated videos. Let me know what y'all feel about it. Leave it in the comment box. Leave in the comment box. See what you feel. Bob Arum. In the words of Bob Arum, shut the fuck up, you fucking prick.